Let's see. Okay, good. How's it going, everyone? My name's Lil Habs here for today. We are playing Minecraft. We have all these tutorial worlds. Don't mind these 5. We have all of these tutorial worlds to go through. So let's get this started. Yes, these are all old Minecraft Legacy Edition tutorial worlds, I believe. I do know this one's one of the more famous ones. But we've got a lot to cover, so this is going to be a long one. John! Oh. Alright, so we're not gonna be doing the tutorial world exactly how it was, but I'm trying to remember where this one would be. I tried recording this once and none of it captured, and I said this was the PS3, but because the intro, because of that area over there, but no, this doesn't seem to be. I didn't explore it much before I started recording. The one that didn't. I have like 3 different recordings trying to do this that didn't work, but let's just lower the music. Alright, so we're just gonna fly around, just do all that doohickey. We're just gonna fly around, have a look around. Like, I do not care at the moment about doing it properly. Okay, these are all boats. I'm guessing this is redstone stuff. Yeah. Fishing rods. Yep. What's this up here? This was not... I'd never seen this area. Okay, that obviously did not work the way as intended. I'm guessing this is supposed to extend all the way out here, and eventually it's supposed to boom, 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 boom. Would have been cool if it worked, but it didn't. But I'm guessing these are recreations? Oh. Diamond shovel. What is back here? Oh, another portal. Another portal. Alright, so if anyone in the comments can tell me which version this tutorial world was for, I'd greatly appreciate it, because this is not one of the ones I know. And I know quite a few. Ooh. A library. Sorry, I kind of have to do the Jack. It's funny to do the Jack Black impression. Iron armor. No secret painting. Minecraft, you sly dog! Okay. This, I'm not gonna destroy it because it's an old... Like, obviously I might come back to this, film a video where I actually do all the tutorial worlds properly, but as of now, I don't feel... I'm just looking around, trying to find nostalgia. I'm sure this video has some nostalgia for some people, but not for me. And sword, there's that shovel in the other chest, so that's kind of cool. Okay, so what is this? This is not any normal... I don't know. These are definitely not on the proper versions of where they were, so there's probably going to be some error, but... I don't know, it's just kind of cool to see. It's just kind of cool to see the, Where's my chest? Where's my chest? Where's my chest? There's a chest. Wrong chest. Where's my chest? Anyway. See, is it still hollowed out? No, it's not. Minecraft. I always liked this. One of the things I'd always do on the versions I played was I'd always try and pillar up to the Minecraft logo and then just hollow it out from the inside, but it seems that was changed, so that's impossible for this diamond sword. Sorry, I got distracted. It's exactly how this tutorial is supposed to be. If so, this is really impressive. And Mojang outdid themselves with this one. Any other super obvious... Okay, so this is an island. Okay, so... Okay, so that droning noise coming. Sorry, I hear a droning noise in my headphones. Kind of find like any... That's suspicious! Okay, it's nothing. Flash TP. $200. Okay, okay, we're back at the Minecraft logo. Let's see, we explored all that, I think. Or at least we explored it that way. Let's go this way. Okay, yeah, no, we haven't explored this way. I immediately forgot what we have explored and what we haven't. And obviously, if there's anything I missed, like any cool secrets I missed, like, do tell me. Like, obviously I'm not gonna get everything. I'm only gonna get what I do know. Which, honestly, is a very minuscule amount of what probably is. Except for the PS3 tutorial world, I explored that dude quite a lot. Okay, so Ultimate doesn't have that. Is it up here? It's up here. Travel. Okay, yeah, this was very, very uneventful. I'm displeased. Okay, no, we went that way because I remember. Okay, hang on, brain not computing. Okay, so is that a tunnel? No, it's not. It's my brain not computing again. I hate how it's eerily silent. Alright, I think I've had enough of this world. Let's go to TU-69. That should be eventful. Okay, do I immediately recognize it? No, I do not. Also, some of these could be PC, and I just don't know because I never play PC. Game modes. Unit 1. That command doesn't work anymore. Yeah, I don't immediately recognize this one. Ooh, but that is actually really cool. Okay, so this is part of the updated, or at least near the creation of updated Aquatic. Okay. Actually, I should preserve that. I miss the textures for the spawn eggs. Okay, so yeah, I do not immediately recognize this, but that is a trick that was used in Minecraft. Creeper. Oh man. Okay, this isn't edited. Good to see that the tutorial tactics never change. Yeah, I do not immediately recognize this beacon. They did not do this right. I don't know if it was Mojang and the people who recreated the map, but that is not right. That's not how you make a beacon. I do like these statues. Steve, Alex. Steve has a cancerous growth coming out of his face, out of the back of his head. Is this an Assassin's Creed reference? This has to be an Assassin's Creed reference. This has to be an Assassin's Creed reference. Leap of faith! We did the leap of faith. Oh yeah, this has gotta be Update Aquatic because they're teaching you about the Update Aquatic stuff. Like the Heart of the Sea, the Nautilus Shell. Okay, this is the redstone room. This is where I shine. Okay, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, this is definitely probably my favorite room so far. Okay, this is Trident Room. Okay, so I'm guessing strap a trident and elytra. Oh, it's no redstone. This is a very interesting area. Ooh. This one's cool. You gotta thread the needle. Okay, you gotta thread the needle. So it's like, boom. And you gotta thread the needle. I gotta figure out where this part starts. It's right here? No, it's just that again. Hang on, I'm dumb. There we go. Here's the elytra. No, I'll get an elytra myself. Tools, utility. Let's grab. Slash enchant at ash. Unbreaking 5. No, that's. I just forget which one's which. It's Unbreaking 3. Slash game mode. Survival. And see if I can thread the needle properly. Ah, I couldn't thread the needle. Hang on, let me try again, Haha! Bye. Okay, let's get back into creative mode before I accidentally kill myself. Alright. Whoa, that is cool. Dolphin and a baby dolphin. And they've got cancerous growth too. I swear if they don't have anything inside this. Probably really deep. No, they just didn't have anything inside. What a miss. Eh? Oh yes, the spontaneous stone bricks. How could I forget about the spontaneous stone brick? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Say it with me, Chad. Chicken jockey. Sorry. Okay, come on. You cannot tell me you didn't immediately see that and immediately think that. I just said what we were all thinking. Am I coping? Probably. Do I regret it? Hell no. Okay, this is eventful. I guess. Not much of a world though. I mean, it's kind of cool, but other than like the cool creative choices, not really much to gawk about. Yeah, it's not much to gawk about. It's like, yeah, it's kind of cool, but like the creative idea of making the statues, that is fucking cool. But like that's all it is. It's just pretty cool. Other than that, there's no rhyme nor reason to stay in this place. What's this? What's this? Something I missed? Something I missed? No, it's just a jump off point for the Elytra. Well, I'm gonna jump back into survival. Touch effects. Give. S. Generation. Infinite. 255. True. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do one quick fly of the world. Ooh, the Wither! Hang on. Anyways, let's jump over. Let's jump over to the next world. 2017 minigame lobby. Okay, this might be nostalgic for me, depending on which one I'm thinking of. Oh, yes, this is nostalgic to me. First thing I've really recognized in this. I'm sure this is nostalgic for quite a few of you, too. Yeah, I remember spending some of my time in this lobby trying to queue up for Spleen, failing this parkour trick myself a ton. Because I am garbage. There we go. I thought it was down here. Like, because we're not normally allowed down here, but... since this is a recreation... we can just fly out of here. Ooh. Okay, so this is built on a super platform. I wonder if it was just spawned in. What is... oh! Interesting creative choice. I wonder if this is one-to-one. Yeah, but since we're not in the actual thing, I can just run around. Ooh, I remember failing this part so many times. Okay, so let's see this. Let's see what's down here. Ooh! Was this like Halloween or something? I've never seen this one. Yeah, it must have been for Halloween or something. Because there's no genuine way into it otherwise. So maybe on like Halloween or something, these doors were opened by the Mojang developers, by the Mojang, and we were just allowed to explore down here. Because this is constantly open, so it's gotta be something. Because I've never been down here. Again. And then what's in... The Ender Dragon. That is actually pretty neat. Okay, so let's... I didn't actually realize that you can do that with that. Okay, so this goes down here too. I didn't know that. Okay, so actually I should probably grab... this again, so I can patch the hole. Huh, I didn't know. That is genuinely pretty cool. And then we have the... I spent most of my time over here. Whenever we queue up for like a battle dome or something or whatever it's called, I just spend my time over here just trying to screw this over. I always try to make it, I think, like up on that bookshelf, which I don't think I ever could. Hang on. Am I dumb? Am I? Hang on. Hang on. I feel so dumb. It was that simple. Chat. I thought there was actually something over there. Okay, so let's see about this. This would be very interesting to see. Boing. Up on the house top. What's that sound? Yeah, some of this would not be seen, so... Okay. Okay, so let's hop over to the 2016 version of the game lobby. I don't know if this one is going to be as nostalgic for me. Because I never was on... I guess spectator mode works too. I never was in 2016. I think I have seen videos of people playing it 2016, but I don't think I ever played it myself. Because when I was a kid, I always played with no internet because I couldn't figure out how to wire my Xbox 360 to the internet. So I kind of was just stuck not doing it. Okay, so what the? Okay, okay, Boomer. There's something here. Oh, okay. So anyone who were to solve that puzzle would get this door open, would get these doors open. And get this door open so they can open the... Okay. That's interesting. But as I said before, this doesn't give me any nostalgia because I never played it. So, let's get... Yeah, so let's look at this one last time. And hop over to the next one. Tutorial TU35 Tutorial World. Do I immediately recognize it? I don't think so. I don't think I recognize it immediately. Yeah, no. Wait, I might recognize it. Maybe. Was this one used for the Xbox One? No, I recognize this because this is, yeah, this was for the Xbox One, wasn't it? I think. No, but I do recognize this because of another tutorial world map I played on. Okay. Okay, checking how long I've been recording. Okay, yeah, I've seen this, but not because I played it. I have played it, but just not on the tutorial world on its specific version. I know this world because it's an actual map someone made. Or someone re-uploaded to, whatchamacallit. Then I recognize this one. Was the floor made of dirt? No, the person must not have finished it at the time then. I remember this area, this church, wasn't finished, and all the floor was either sand or dirt. But that's actually quite cool. And it's eerie that the music stopped immediately after I came down here, though. Eerie. Okay, I remember that area. I remember all of this, actually. I remember the assortment of... Hey, speaking actually works, though. Okay, that must have been me, because I remember on the version I played on, I actually played on the map, rather than just looking around saying, huh, this looks cool, and then just walking away. For this one, I actually played on it, and experienced it how it was meant to experience. No, it was this area over here I was thinking of. It had the brush, I think, and a chest on it. Either that or I picked up the brush or grabbed the brush out of the creative inventory and used it. One of the two. It's really eerie. I always find it eerie when the Minecraft just stops. When the music just stops. I love hearing C418. And it gives me a bit of goosebumps when it doesn't play. You know what this area reminds me of? What was that? Bucky, not Bucky, Bucky the Beaver. It was an ARG video game. Yeah. Shipwreck 64. That's what I'm thinking of. Y'all remember that? This area reminds me of, I think, what, the final level or something. Where you gotta cross it. That's what this reminds me of. Okay, so the map I played was definitely unfinished, because I don't remember this part. I definitely don't remember the zombies being here either, but... could be an update. Alright, he's just showing off all the door types. Cool, thanks. How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? Let me escape. Escape from the city. Is there anything in here? Yes, there is. It is hollow. There's just no... There's a door. I'm like, where's the door? There's no door. Wither skeleton skull. I'm guessing there's probably many out there, like 3 out in the world, and then one of the tutorial secrets is you find it and you can beat the wither. But I'm not doing that. I'm just here to explore. Ooh, 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 ooh! I remember these. Oh, I haven't seen these in so long. I haven't seen this in so long. Okay, so... Haha! Yes, gold. I'm in this area over here. I'm God. I'm kidding. I know it's because I had it. I was in creative mode, but... I have not seen that temple in forever. Here, there's the broken mausoleum. There's the... Man, is that a manor? Yeah, I'm gonna check out the lighthouse first. Okay, 40 minutes. Yeah, this is actually really interesting. Yeah, is there actually a way to get into the White House? There's the entrance to the White House. And you're a fool if you think I'm traveling through all of that. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Okay, so you can't put glass on it. And I'm sorry. Now I'm focused on the manor. Okay, it's an actual manor. It's an actual mansion. Is there any rewards? Yes, there is. What a shitty reward for traveling a hedge maze. Actually, let's see if I can quickly do it. Okay, no. I'm just gonna get to the middle and then just fly out. Okay, so... Yeah, I see it, it's right there. It's literally right there. It's literally right there. It's literally right there. I am... Okay, so the entrance is literally right there, so I just gotta... Hey, I made it! I don't know what you're talking about. I made it. I made it legitimately. Okay, so... Alright, so you are blocked off. Interesting, must be the maid shelter. Must be the maid shelter with how unoriginal it is. Mm. You know what? I have an idea. Blow it up. Perfect. Jeez, I didn't think the explosion was that big. Ooh. Yeah, actually. Well, I failed even getting up there. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's get all the way over there. No fails. No more fails. No more fails. Last time was fluke, I swear. Okay, okay. It was a fluke, I tell you. It was a fluke! fluke, I tell you. It was a fluke! Okay, so boom, 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 bam, bam, skiddy-dot-dot. Fuck. No! Screw you, I'm restarting from here. Boom, bam, bop, skiddy-dot-bop, pow. Okay, so what is this even leading to? Really? Last thing I am interested in looking at is this over here. It's all going down into the center, so there's gotta be what, like a chest over here. Yeah! And it's Maul. It's fucking Maul! Son of a gun. Alright, that was eventful. He lies. I'm still unsure about this area though. Like, I remember finding something over here, but I just can't remember what. Aside from the Skelly Boys. Had to have been up here. Had to have been. It's definitely not down there. You think a sign's gonna stop me? I can't read. Yo, it's Cat! Yo, it's Cat! Shit, bro, it's freaking Cat. Best music disc. Best music disc. Alright, and last area. Anything obvious underneath? Blow it up. Okay, so next is 46. We're getting more and more on. The numbers are going up and up and up and up and up and... Another one I do not immediately recognize. Yeah, I'm going to be checking this out, and it's going to be a really long video, so sit down, buckle up. Sit down, buckle up, and... Hang on. Wait. No. It's one I recognize! I think. It's fuzzy, but I recognize it. Yeah, I recognize it. This has banner making stuff. Yes, I recognize it. And then up here, Elytra ring. We're falling so many times down here. Yes, I remember this place. hang on. It's still here! I fell trying to do this one so many times. I remember thinking, maybe I could jump, I think it was in that water over there. No, I fell. I remember thinking I could jump in that water over there. And I never could. Oh my god, I remember one. I will be right back. I can't pause the video soon. You gotta watch that. I'm back, chat. Yeah, I remember this chat. Sorta. There are big pieces I don't remember, but for the majority, I remember this place. I don't immediately recognize this area, probably because I never spent any time in here. Because for most of them, if you can like leave like really quickly, I just go. I just complete the tutorial and just leave. And there's only one I can think. There's only like one or two I can think of that I stayed in for more than like 5 minutes. And hopefully that one's on here. Is this the first one I load into? No, this is different. I think. Another one I don't immediately recognize, but... yeah, I do not recognize this one. Don't get me wrong, pretty cool, but... yeah, nice place. This one looks cool. I wonder if this one's gonna work. No, did not. There we go. There's one single block right there. Oh wow! That part I still didn't work. I didn't think it was gonna. Good then. Okay. Yeah, this area is fine. Not one I would want to revisit constantly, but I can see why some people might stay. I mean, that redstone trap was pretty cool. And this one right here is pretty cool. But other than it being pretty cool, it's fine. Nothing too memorable for me. Obviously, Minecraft logo, but huh? Okay, just sounds. I don't even know where to start. I know where to start. I don't know where to start. I know where to start. I don't know where to start. Okay, just about an hour. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely old because it's not very creative. Green isn't a creative color. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna fly around. I'm gonna give myself like a day to find things. I'm gonna give myself a day to find things, and if I can't within a day, I'm just not gonna bother. Or if I've explored like everything. No, it's just an island. It was just an island. No need to worry. Yes. What's this middle piece? Okay, it's the air. Sorry, really, when I was flying by. Yeah, I can see why this would give some people nostalgia if they grew up with this specific tutorial world, but I don't know. I didn't, so this area gives me a lot of nostalgia, though. 'Cause I grew up with this specific starting area. I clicked the wrong button. I clicked the wrong button. You know what? I'll do you one better. I'll do you one better. Boom. Bam. Stop. ADHD, OCD. Okay. Okay, so let's grab a redstone torch. Well, great. I broke it. I guess I'm not as good as I thought. Okay, let's jump over to another warehouse. Okay, so 5 is the first one, so that's... Yeah, 19. Okay, do I immediately recognize it? I don't think so. This one's just something different. Just toast time. I jump in, go into creative mode, check out the world, leave. Okay, no, I don't recognize this one. Alright. So let's check out... Okay, fine. I didn't want to trade it anyway, asshole. Boat. I wonder if this is... No, probably isn't. Yeah, no, I don't recognize this area. Wish I could say I did, because this is a nice... This would be a nice place to remember, but I sadly don't remember it. Unsure if I... What are you doing? What? Okay then. What are you doing in a toilet? Weirdos. Weirdos. Okay, let's go all the way up. Okay, get over those. Secret painting. Secret painting door. Knew it. Actually, I don't want to sit down. No. What's down here? What's behind door number 1? Oh boy, prison. Terribly constructed prison. A nether portal. The nether. I am immediately disoriented. Game mode. Creative. Okay, yeah. This is a place. Okay, is this inside Hollow? I don't recognize this place at all. What's that here? Something good? Something cool? Something amazing? Redstone! Oh! I didn't know redstone could do that. I could probably use this knowledge. I could use the knowledge of the ancients. I actually didn't know you could do them. Trap chest, yeah. Daylight sensor. Yeah, knew about those. I think I didn't. Yeah, I knew about the hopper system. Okay, nice. I learned something new because of visiting of this video. Help! 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 Alright, yeah, I didn't recognize the play, but I'm glad I saw it. Let's quickly check out this. Hey. No, check out this village. It's that, yo, iron. Fuck. I'm mad. I'm mad now. Bye. Yo! That's actually kind of dope. Glad I didn't immediately leave. I would have missed this beauty. Man. World owner has a dog here. Captain's cabin. the bones of the sheep. It's the crew. It's the cruise ship. Okay, no, this is definitely not what would happen. No. The crew would not sleep underneath the captain's quarters. No. No, Mojang did it wrong. Mojang dumb. Mojang did it wrong. And what's this place? That's overwhelming. Storeroom. I have a feeling. I don't know. I have a feeling that this wasn't in the original version. I just have a feeling that it wasn't in the original version. Hang on. Wasn't Elf released? If I remember, the reason I broke the Elf release on is because I'm pretty sure he was convicted of pedophilia. So you know what? Much better. Much better. Border Studios Love Garden. Maybe stats. Some names I don't recognize. I have another name I don't recognize. Idealistic Squid. Stampy Longnose. I believe I recognize this name. I'm just gonna go through and tell you who I recognize and who I don't. Obviously, I recognize my name. Don't recognize him. 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 You know who I do recognize though? Ant Bottom. Come on, he's the best name here. Even better than mine. Okay, chat. Just so you know why I said that, I grew up watching Ant Bottom. It really sparked my love of Minecraft. So if Ant Venom sees this, hello. Let's see. What's down here? I don't know if this is gonna trigger people, but I didn't watch much Stamping growing up. I was more into like, you know, Ant Venom, Caveman Films, dabbled in a bit of Dan TDM, but for the majority, my main three were Ant Venom, Captain Sparkles, and Caveman Films. Those are my main three. If you ask me, those are the big three. Those will always be the big three. Let's see. You know what? No, we don't get to have nice things. We don't get to have nice things. Slash enchant at S flame 3. Okay, so there's only one. Okay, flame. I'll give you one shot. If this place survives my one shot, it is given the ability to live. I'm gonna shoot it once. If it survives, I'll break all the TNT and let you live. Yes, I'm crazy enough. I'm crazy enough to destroy a piece of history. Recreation or not. Okay, so... You know what? I promised. Made a promise. Psych! Did anyone even survive? No name survived. And you know, while we're at it, oh, I got the power of Zeus. What's this over here? Ah, it's a desert temple. I'm more interested in this. Everyone knows what a desert temple looks like. Yeah, but if that area was like a real area, a real thing that Mojang made, do tell me, because I want to know. Like, did 4J really make that? Or is that just like a joke from the map creator? Like a reference? Like, because if 4J really made that, I feel sorry that I blew it up. Even though I could really just, I could always just re-download the map or revert to an old save or something like that. Which is that. Can I snipe? I can still snipe. Wait. I can still snipe, I promise. Ah. And see the rest of the compliance. Good. Wait. Hang on, there's a staircase here. It's just... Wow. Wait, trust. Wait, is that Melody? No, Strat. Alright, let's check out this... Check out this desert temple before I switch to the next one. Any good loot? You know what? I've always wondered what would happen, how big the explosion would be, if I just did this. It really did level the building. But the stupid creeper survived. Alright, let's jump off of this. Okay, so let's go T14. T14, Tutorial Universe 14. I don't know. Hang on, I'm not holding my breath. But I think this is the first tutorial world I genuinely played on. And that I've genuinely played on. Like, on the correct console, on the correct version. Yes! Wait, yes! Hold up, I remember this tutorial world. I remember this world. I remember this world. Let's see, Okay. Down here is minecarts. Minecarts, redstone. I wonder how this effect was made. Ah, nothing too special. And then the minecarts. Where did this ever go off to? I forget. It didn't go off anywhere. God. This one's nostalgic to me specifically. Up here, it was like a stupid paper trade, right? Yeah, it used to work, since we're not in the right version. It doesn't work. And then... right here, I remember snagging these two ender chests all the time. And then just having these two. And then over here is like a big city. I never even realized it's supposed to be like a courtyard. I always just existed. Hang on, it was... I'm trying to remember, there was like... There's like one house all the time I would specifically go to. It's this one. Every time I was on a world, I'd make this my house. I'd make this a double chest. Yeah, if I can... It's always like this. This was always my house. Except I removed these paintings, removed these bookshelves, and like had this as a single bed because I never needed it. And I was always scared to come into this library because there was always monsters in here. Yeah. And then here was the nether portal. And then underneath was like a little sewer system, I believe. And then there's the farm I always went to. Right here, right here. This little sewer area I was talking about. Well, since swimming wasn't a thing, I always had to break these specific blocks. God, this place is so nostalgic! Honestly, if I were to do this one, I specifically have to come back to this one specifically. And down here... It was like... This wasn't it? Yeah, right, like this. And I remember putting like a pressure plate right there. On that specific block. And then the ship. Oh, the ship. I remember crafting a flint and steel until this one broke. Until it broke. Just setting the ship on fire. And then there was like a little... They're traveling over here too. Ah. I remember always being so mad because these are always one block too high. They were always a block too high. My second favorite spot to make a house. My second favorite spot to make a base. God, I also remember using a switch to blow everything up too. Trying to remember other places. There's something off over here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, right here, right here. In that place. I remember when I first played this specific map, I never knew what blast protection did. I was like, oh, maybe it helps against creepers. I mean, yeah, it does, but I wasn't sure, so I never tested it. And there's this place right here. Yeah, the diamond pickaxe with silk touch, which I never use because I always despise silk touch with a passion. And then over here was... Yeah, right there. It went underneath the water. Yeah. Little stupid underwater base that I never liked. Right back here right now. Where is it? Where is it? Isn't there like... I might be thinking of the wrong area. It's been forever since I played this map, so... God. It's PS3, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Struggle Temple. This is another thing I remember from here. Remember, me and my cousin were always on this specific tutorial world, just having fun. When we didn't have access to the regular version. Okay, so... Okay, so... Yeah, man. It's always so stupid. I love it. Ooh, the sand apple. I always thought this was gonna be like a real structure, and I was always so sad when I couldn't find this one. It was like obsidian and like what? Gold? Yeah, obsidian and gold. I remembered it properly. Good. And then it was like, the lever was like over here, wasn't it? I don't know. Yeah, right here. God. And then the pyramids over here, the village over here. There's a triple village. Okay, now I remember. Yeah, this one had smite, which I still don't know what it does. I still don't know what smite does. I remember always being so sad when the world came to an end. And a diamond. Man, this place is so nostalgic to me, though. This might be what I was remembering. Had like a chest at the bottom. Like boots, I think. Yes! Yeah, feather falling boots. Is it obvious I played this map a little bit too much? Okay, I remember this area too. I remember 1v1ing Spider down here and somehow winning. Oh yeah, there was this area I discovered. Because I built something right here. I think I like did that and jumped up here and like, what was that? And not knowing what it was, I jumped over here. Oh my god, this place is so nostalgic. Wait until we find the Xbox 360 I spent almost as much time on that as I have on here. Ah, this place. Did I even... Okay. Hour 30 minutes. Another one I always disliked was right here. Right specifically here. I hated this. It's like they're all staring at me. And I always snag these. Wow. The nostalgia on this map. Okay, let's hop off before I go into nostalgia, recalling everything I did. TU12. Okay, is this the same one? Hang on, this is what I was thinking of. Yes, this is what I was thinking of that had the hollow insides. And, like, I knew one of them did. I completely forgot about it. Yes, okay. While this happened, I remember this part too. I remember the stupid parkour I could never do because I didn't know how to do parkour. I always got so annoyed at this one. Still Smite. Still don't know how what Smite does. You know what? For old time's sake, let me quickly find the boat. For old time's sake. I can't have been the only one who set fire to the boat. I can't be the only one who ever did that. Slash set. So much nostalgia just burning up the ship. I don't even think I ever beat the game when I played it like this. Okay, so let's jump off. Seven. Okay, let's see what this one is. It's the Xbox 360 one. The one I always played. Hang on. I never knew where this came from. Okay, I didn't know that. I don't think I ever really knew this specific. Okay. Okay, let's turn the music off. Yeah, I remember this nether portal. Wasn't there a... Yes, there was. Yeah, I remember that part. Let's see. There was this area right here. I'm sure fire protection. I remember hating the specific one, and I still hate making potion brewing. And there was this down here, which I remember breaking everything, like draining the lava and just mining up all of this area. Okay, I'm in the enchanting room. I remember abusing the crap out of, just stealing the diamond shit. And just abusing the crap out of this area. Over here, the farm. I remember farming a lot. Not specifically this area, but farming animals. And then chowing down on the raw. And then... Okay, no, that still isn't. Okay. And then this is the area I was always thinking of when I was remembering. And then there's this over here, which is just a small little Templar. I believe it has a sword in it. It spawns like monster. No, it's arrow trap. Yeah, it's spawn. You know, okay, I remember the sword. I'm like, what did it have? Just the sword. Okay, and then there's like a thing I never paid attention to that part. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I remember putting a door there and keeping that area open. And in this area, I was always confused about. Like, why is it here? Why is it here? I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, trying to think of anything else that was on here. It's been a lot longer since I played this version than it has been since I played the PS3. X, yeah. Is something on anything? I don't know. Don't care enough. The village. La village. La village. Village. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to mock it on YouTube making out. Oh my god, I remember this place. Yeah, specifically for this, I had the game. And I had the option to create my own worlds, but I was always like, yeah, but I really like the tutorial worlds. Tutorial worlds were always so cool. Like, whenever I had a new version, I'd always check a tutorial world first. And then another one I want to try finding it is the Skyrim pack. I know it's on Bedrock, but you gotta spend money for that, and I don't want to. Yeah. This. I can't specifically remember if this region was here. Like, I don't know how 1-to-1 or like how they did this. I don't know if they like got the original thing, ripped the files from it, ripped the world, and then it's like posted it or it's like rebuilt it block by block, hand by hand. All I know is this is a nostalgia trip for me. Let's hop on over. Yeah. What is that area? No, let's hop on over to the next one. Last two. This is the same one. Okay, this is just the same one. Hey, wasn't there something underneath here? Yeah, it's a sort of snipe. Completely forgot about that one. Okay, I remember this chest. It wasn't in the last one. Okay. Yeah, power 5. Okay, there are 2 different versions of this area. Okay. And I specifically remember this one. I think I played on both, but I remember this one more. I remember loading in, it's like, and like I had a certain angle of it. Like I think I climbed on this tree, and I'm like, what's this? And then I just like climbed over to it. Yeah. I believe everything else is still the same though. Alright. Let's hop over to this one. It's like the original. Okay, this just seems to be a remake of another one. Okay. Anyways, I don't know this one, but this seems to just be a remake of the other one. Okay, so there's probably different tiny differences. I'm not gonna look for them. But if you liked this video, and if this video turned you onto a nostalgia trip, make sure to like, subscribe, comment which ones you know, if there are any secrets I missed. Thanks for watching. My name is Little Habit 4. Peace out.